Hey guys, today we're driving a 2023 Lexus GX 460. We are at actually the GX 550 launch, and I wanted to quickly take this out to get some comparison between this and the new GX. So, GX 460, 4.6 liter V8, 301 horsepower, a 6-speed automatic transmission, full-time four-wheel drive. This is a luxury, about 70 grand as equipped. Hydraulic power steering. The GX that we've come to know, love. I owned a 2012 for a few years. Really enjoyed that. A lot of differences between this and the new GX 550. I will miss this 4.6 liter V8. Interior packaging, mostly the same. Feels about the same amount of space in the rear. We have captain's chairs in the back of this luxury. Third row feels about the same size. Big differences, we have the swing out door, the barn door here in the GX 460, which is actually quite nice sometimes, but it does have its limitations. You got some storage here in the sides in this GX 460, which you do not have on the new 550. Third row, power operated. The big difference I wanted to go over is just how the new GX drives versus this old one. First thing you notice on startup, that big whoosh from the belt-driven fan. I love it. It's iconic. The interior on the new GX definitely looks more modern. This is kind of a mishmash of some GX surfaces and interior materials and bits from all the way back to 2010 to what they've added in the modern era in the last few years. They've added this new screen. We have a touch pad here, CarPlay compatibility. Finally, we get our multi-terrain select, crawl control, sport modes. It says adaptive variable suspension, air suspension in the rear, so we can raise and lower the rear end. Old school cruise control stock. I mean, all the switchgear here has been improved and added and adjusted over time. We also get a really nice camera view in this GX, which I never really got in my 2012 460. Mark Levinson sound, one of the best in the business. I actually think the Mark Levinson in this might be better than the new GX from my personal experience. We've got 3 drive modes: comfort, normal, and sport. Let's start off in sport. We've got some roundabouts we can hit here and see how this GX handles. Love the sound of this 4.6 liter V8. This 2023 GX handles better than the new truck. It's just a little bit flatter, feels lighter, less encumbered, less body roll. Braking performance isn't as good as the new GX 550, and acceleration isn't nearly as close, but oh, I love the steering here. I love the sound of that V8. Let's bump it down into comfort mode. We have the adaptive variable suspension and the KDSS at work here. Very little torque, not a fast truck at all. Still, great visibility in this GX 460, much like we see in the new GX 550. Nice high driving position. Steering is light, perfectly weighted. Pretty good amount of feel here too, because it is a hydraulic rack. Seats are super comfortable. I mean, you guys know me, I absolutely love the GX 460, but there are some big improvements with the new model, and those are worth noting. Power is a big one. The interior just seems a little bit more cohesive and higher quality. The materials used, the ergonomics, the switchgear, the infotainment. I mean, this was a big infotainment screen a couple years ago. Now, Toyota and Lexus have these big 14-inch displays, which just dwarfs this. But at least we get Apple CarPlay for a couple years in the GX 460. There's still a lot of things that I prefer about this GX 460 versus the new 550. It's not a complete home run with the new 550, especially for the prices that these 460s are going for. You can get used ones from as little as low 20s, mid-teens, to brand new ones for below MSRP. The off-road focus is pretty high in the new GX, which is nice. This does have a lot of capability, but it's very limited with ground clearance, approach angle, departure angle. This does have all the tech though. Multi-terrain select, crawl control. Yeah, the GX 460 was definitely due for an update. And I think Lexus has done a nice job with the new GX. Has lost a little bit of that charm, a little bit of that personality that this truck had, but I will miss the analog gauges. I will miss the 4.6 liter V8. I will miss the handling from this. Maybe they'll add KDSS in at some point, and that'll sharpen up the handling a little bit in the new GX models besides the Overtrail. But until then, this is just a beast. What a great truck. Into sport mode. I love it. A lot of fun to drive. Okay, just a quick drive, a quick taste of the GX 460, a bit of a reminder of what was. You can still pick these up brand new, but not for long. So if you want one, you want the last GX with a V8, I would still highly recommend this GX 460. It's just an awesome buy. My preference is the Premium Plus with a Mark Levinson, but you kind of can't go wrong. It is a bit of an ugly brute compared to the new GX though. That is such a good looking SUV. Okay, that's it for this one. Thanks so much for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next video. Take care.